Well, then this ought to be very quick and simple. It's just we've got a drain leaking in a giant walk-in cooler of one of your big wholesale grocery stores. Got 4 evaporator coils connected to this drain line here. No, 6. Yeah, 6, my bad. And only one of them's leaking, which is this one. So it could either be that it's plugged up here or that it's plugged up. If it's plugged up downstream, then we would most likely have water building up in the other pans as well and possibly leaking out of the other drains. Unless this one was the lowest level and it was so low that it was completely at a lower level than this one, which it doesn't look like that's the case. They both look to be about the same. And we've really got like hardly no water in this one. So it seems to me like this one is plugged in here somewhere. So I'm gonna check it out and see what we can find. Also, the water is kind of leveled at about kind of like 16, right around 16 and a half inches from the top panel of this cooler, maybe 16 and 5/8. And if we check, so that's the level, that's where the water's leveling at. So if we look over here on this other one, 16 and a half inches is pretty high. Actually, this coil right here next to the one that's filling up with water is a little bit lower than this one. So it would, if the whole drain was plugged downstream, it would be dripping out of this one here before it would be dripping out of this one. So 16 and a half goes above the level point. You can't really see it here, but it goes above the level point of the low part of the top of this pan. So I'm gonna take my screws out and see if I can get some of that water out in there. And I got screws on the other side, so I'm gonna have to lower this lift and drive around to the other side. Alright, I'll take these ones out, and then my panel will come out. And this panel's pretty much not going to come off there because the copper's blocking it, so I'm going to have to work on it from the other side, kind of bend it out this way like I got it. So I'm going to move this back over there, but I'm not going to video the whole thing this time. Alright, now I can see what's going on in here much better. So I'm going to take my compressed nitrogen and try to blow it clear before I do anything else. Alright, so I forced some nitrogen through it, and you can see it is going down. Now these units are a little dirty. I've got a couple 100 feet of water hose down there. I'm going to try to get it in here and clean these out a little bit while I got the man lift here and everything. I'm not sure if I can see these coils or not, but I bet you they are filthy dirty. And well, if you didn't want to do the extra mile like what I'm going to do and kind of rinse out the drain pans, well, then that would do it. This drain line is clear. You would want to flush a little bit of extra water down it just to make sure, you know, I would do it down both of these just to make sure that, you know, a good gallon or 2 gallons to make sure nothing's getting clogged up and everything is going down that drain the way it's supposed to. But that would do it for clearing the drains on here. And just like I suspected, it was very dirty. My, look at how dirty this thing is. And so it's not just gonna be this one. Wow, look at that. It's not just gonna be this one. It's dirty like that. It's gonna be all 6 of them. They are 5-fan giant evaporators, and they are all very dirty, and they all need to be very cleaned. Very clean. So I can't do it right now, but I will recommend my office that we quote this. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a couple days. Gotta do it at night because we gotta be on the man lift. So that's what's gonna be next for this. Quoting to clean these because they need it. finish off. Before I leave, I'll just do that number. So it's this one. Some water down it. Make sure that it's going to drain well. And that's going to be it. I can feel the drain line and feel that it's got that warm water going through it. Yep, and so we're good here.